This morning we've popped down IKEA because Cardiff and Milton Keynes IKEA are trialling a boot sale this weekend on the Saturday and on the Sunday, 9 o'clock to 12, just to see how it goes. Free for buyers, free for sellers. This has got so much potential, right? Cardiff is crying out for a boot sale on a Saturday. Let's go and see what it's all about. Right, so if you know Cardiff IKEA, that's where you come in. They've basically cordoned off this section of the car park for a boot sale. Let's have a look. So that Zog's back float. Learn to swim. $2.50 now, leave that. Oh, it's the Disney princesses.
Yeah. I know they're original as well. So.
Are they?
Yeah.
How much you selling them for?
About 7 each.
6 or 7 each?
Yeah.
Okay, got ya.
So I think they're about £20 odd to buy.
Could be, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Bop it.
I think it needs batteries, but...
Oh yeah. Yeah. Bit of battery leakage, but I can clean that. How much you selling that for? £2? Sounds good, let's do it. Check this out, it's pretty cool. Fun School, Batman the game. It's got a little Batman figure in there as well. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, alright, how much you selling the Batman game? £1? Just go for that. There you go.
Thanks very much.
Cheers. No, thank you. So we've probably got about 20 odd sellers. Loads of buyers turning up as well. There is a constant stream of sellers coming in as well, and there's more space around the back. What I quite like about it, right, is you drive up the entrance and literally the boot sale is kind of on its own. You know, you turn left and it's kind of all self-contained. Any IKEA traffic turns right and it's well out the way. And what I'm hoping, right, is if the weather's bad, particularly in those winter months, you've got this massive indoor space, lit, dry. The main entrance to IKEA is over there though, so as long as they could plan it that the boot sale doesn't interfere with what's going on in IKEA, I can't see why they couldn't bring it in here as well. And you got to really, haven't you? Actually, have a look at this. It's about 10:10 and an undercover car park is pretty much full up. Give it another half hour, this will be absolutely rammed. So I'm guessing putting a car boot under here is a no-go. So I'm back, and there were a few other items I did pick up and didn't catch on camera. This is the first one here, Octonauts Octolab. Got tons of accessories with it. I think one of the little vehicles is missing. Got the main character. All the hoses are tucked in the bottom there. It is a bit mucky, could do with a bit of a clean up, but I only paid £4 and sold in similar condition, looking about 30 plus post. These were a cool little find, just at the bottom of the box, and I paid 50p each. They're Power Rangers Morphers. This one is from the early 2000s, should have a little disc on top there, so that's missing, but it does have the original strap. Put batteries in, that one works. And this one's from the late 90s, there is a ton of bits missing there. There should be something that clips onto the back, that's obviously not there. I picked that up, what was it, 50p, and I thought someone might need it if theirs is broke. And then I picked up this little Papo bundle, 2 knights and a horse. Thing with these, they've got their lances. Now these are either snapped, bent, or just missing completely. So to find them intact, pretty chuffed with that. Paid £1 for those 3, probably aim for about a tenner. But all in all, as a buyer, I really enjoyed that boot sale, and I was chatting to a few of the sellers and they felt the same way. If you jump on the IKEA website, you can see they've got a ton of terms and conditions that really restricted what the buyers could sell. No electronics, and I heard that there was someone with a nice Super Nintendo bundle they wanted to sell. They weren't allowed to do it. No clothes, and I know a lady turned up with a boot full of clothing. She was just turned away. And there was a big list of other items that just weren't allowed to be sold. Now there were IKEA staff walking around the boot sale making sure that that type of stuff wasn't sold. Don't know why. Maybe that's something they could relax in the future. But the thing that's really niggling me, right, about this whole thing, why are IKEA running a boot sale? Like, what is in it for them? So selling today was free, but even if you had 100 sellers there and you charged each one of them a £5, it's only £500. £500 to IKEA is absolutely nothing. Now perhaps they're doing it because it might draw more business into their store, New buyers coming down, new sellers coming down, they might make their way into the store and buy more stuff. I don't know. But is the faff of setting up and organising a boot sale, policing it like they do, worth that? But overall, that boot sale has got so much potential. It's on a hard surface. If the weather's bad, they could potentially bring it indoors. But the thing that really struck me is the number of buyers that were there. You had people coming down just for the boot sale, but you had people coming down shopping in IKEA thinking, oh, hang on, there's a boot sale there. Let's just go and have a little mooch around. And I think one of the reasons some of the newer boot sales in Cardiff haven't perhaps kicked on as much as they would have liked to is because they haven't had that stream of buyers. They haven't had that through traffic. Well, that's something IKEA can offer. So from a buyer's perspective, I thought the trial was successful. I hope they run it again in Cardiff, and perhaps they could roll it out to more IKEA stores in the UK. And because I did leave quite early from the boot sale, I did stop in the charity shops on the way home. Have a look what I picked up. Let's start this side. Broken Sword 2. I love the Broken Sword games for PlayStation 2. Paid £1 for it, so there's no money to be made, but that'll be going in the collection. Underneath here, Simpsons the game for the Wii. That was £1. Bit of CEX trading fodder, that one. King Louis off a Jungle Book. This one's Disney Store stamped. There it is on his foot. Paid $2.99 for that one. He's got really cool arms, this one. They got Velcro on, so you can hang him up there. I found the Jellycat. Shout out to Dion, actually. Sent me a message yesterday to say there was a big Jellycat donation went into one of the charity shops. I actually phoned up the charity shop, but they'd sold. They'd already sold. They flew out, but I found one. There was one lurking. This one, it's got the tags on. I paid £5 for it. Just trying to dig the name out on the little tag there. It says Jelly Bell Poppy. This is probably my favourite pickup from the charity shop today. Off of Zelda. This is a Nintendo 3DS XL case. What I like about it though, still got the styluses. They are really cool. Paid £4 for that, but soles look really, really strong. I think having the styluses really help. Most of them don't have those. Probably end up keeping that, to be honest. And on the Zelda theme, I picked up this jigsaw. Only £1. Got a poster in there. I think brand new these are only a tenner, so yeah, no real resale value, but it's Zelda, isn't it? And then 2 graphic novels, Star Wars Dark Empire and Star Wars Dark Empire 2. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, to be honest, so I probably won't read them, but they were only £3 each. That one sold about 15, this one maybe about 10, so I'll probably sell them as a bundle. Let's call it 20 quid, 6 quid into 20. Not a bad little find. Let me take you through some eBay solds. I'm going to start with this one because if I don't, I'm going to forget the name. This is Bratzilla Cloetta Spalletta. Plenty of accessories on it. I've used a little elastic band actually to make sure I don't lose that brush. Not in the best condition, a little bit tatty. Big black mark down the side of her face. I could have probably got that off actually. I'm due a doll bundle. I've not picked up dolls for ages. I went through a spell of getting Monster High dolls, Ever After High dolls, and if you can identify the exact character and the exact line they're from, there's a fair bit of money in there. This one has gone for 15 quid all in. This dude is off of Monsters Inc. Can't remember his name. I was too focused on getting that Bratz doll right. I can't remember this guy's name. He's got little yellow tentacles. Disney Store stamp on the back there. It's only gone for £8.50 all in. The reason I picked this up, right, because I thought it's a niche character. If people are going in and buying Monsters Inc., they're buying Sully, they're buying Mike. They might not be buying these kind of fringe characters, which might make them rarer. Not the case with this. Transformers Rescue Bot. Pluck this one out of the 50p box. This is Grimlock. Pretty easy transformation. There he is. That's gone for £10 all in. I've started picking up these baby carriers recently. This is a Baby Bjorn one. I want to do a bit more research into these because if you can find the right ones, they do sell for a lot of money. Brand new, these are absolutely crazy. I think this one's pretty bog standard. It's in reasonable condition considering what they're kind of used for. I paid £1 at the boot sale for that. Gone for 15 quid all in. This next one, I've just had no interest in it at all. I picked this up at the charity shop for 3 or 4 quid. It's an extra small Kenzo dress. It's got long sleeves on it. Nice big embroidered print on the front there. I just had no interest in it. I priced it up for 35 quid, which seems to be what other people are pricing this type of thing up for. No movement whatsoever. Had an offer come in today, 15 quid. I counted at 25. They come back at 18. I thought, this doesn't owe me much. We're coming to the end of whatever summer we've had. Let's just shift it. 18 quid all in. I am happy with this next sale. These have all gone global shipping to Australia, same buyer. What is going on with Cristiano Ronaldo at the minute? I sold one of his top trumps last video. That went for 30 quid. I have had these listed for ages. In fact, this one was priced up because I tried to sell it at the card show a couple of months ago, 50 quid. And that's what I had this one listed for on eBay. It's a 2006 Match Attacks iCard. It's pretty cool. It's on translucent plastics you can see through, and that makes these really hard to grade. I picked this card up raw for about a £5 off of eBay, sent it to MGC in the UK for grading. That cost about a tenner. Listed it up for 50, offer come in about 45. This next sticker is from a Panini Manchester United album, again from 2006. Had that listed up for about 25. I pulled this one out of a pack myself. I was going to send it off for grading, but the centering is really bad. You can't really see, but he's over that way. He's pretty much running off the page. Had that one listed up for 25, took an offer, 22.50, something like that. And I pulled this one as well. This comes in two halves. There's the top half. I've tucked the bottom half behind. Had that one listed up for 15, took an offer of about 10. Totaling all of those up, the buyer has paid about 80 quid or just over for those 3 stickers and cards. So guys, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Tomorrow I'm at the boot sales again. I'll let you know how I get on.